Ground as a defender's landing on you never feels good, but especially for a running back.
3rd down and 7. Motion man is Downs. Jones, the pocket collapsing, and Jones has tossed the ball. Houston claims they've got it. It was ruled incomplete on the field. And Will Anderson Jr. putting the heat on Daniel Jones in the air to Knoll. Fair catch called for and brought in at the 17-yard line. 42-yard kick. D'Amico Ryans
this week almost took it back to the end zone.
Yeah, Shane Steichen told us we're comfortable dropping him back in coverage. We saw him do it at UCLA. It's been effective here at this level as well. 1st and 18 now after the penalty. Off the boot. Stroud. He holds it to the last minute. Downfield. He can't make the connection with Schultz. It's incomplete. And another flag down, a couple of them. Did he pass the line of scrimmage is the question as he was rolling out.
Playing the game.
D'Amico said that Stroud progressed each day. He was just loving the way he was throwing it later in the week as Nick Chubb is brought down and another flag. This turning into a flag.
A lot of flags. This is a lot of flags. We're going to have a hold here.
And they're probably going to decline it.
Offense number 19. Penalties decline. It's 3rd down. This is the end of the 1st quarter.
Not nearly enough for the 1st down. Kenny Moore the second.
To mix everything up from the run game to the RPOs to the play action passes to the screens. We saw him try a screen to Tyler Warren early and not get it. They need that ability to be diverse, and they haven't had it so far.
Second punt from Townsend. Gould makes one man miss. And he is out of bounds as he crosses the 35. 9-yard return, 52-yard kick. We'll be back in third. None of it. Jones drifting. He will throw it underneath to Taylor. Taylor's got blockers. Taylor down the sideline and out of bounds. Whatever it takes. And if you're Indy, scheme it up, find some things. And the first time today, the Colts have a little something going offensively. It's Taylor, the redirect, the cut inside, the spin. All of the skills on display. 8-yard pickup for Jonathan Taylor. Another block for Pittman in run game.
And this is a crazy stat. 3 yards after contact, those guys average 3.7 per rush.
Taylor again, single setback, 2nd down and 2. Early stages, 2nd quarter. Taylor. He lunges his body for the 1st down. Had it anyway, but got some extra yards just by contorting himself.
Tongue are used to living. They're successful on 1st down and put themselves in very manageable 2nd and 3rd downs. That's where they need to be today to have success.
So, new set of downs for Indianapolis. Steady diet of Taylor. And Taylor got hit as he tried to make another move on Lassiter. Fans reacting as Alshire got in there. No gain on the play.
Tough to take him down, and when you get there, you have to find a way.
Ogletree motion man, handoff again. No, fake it, Jones throw it, and the catch is made at the 11 by Ogletree. 7 yards through VP.
Rightfully so. Guys playing at an unbelievable level.
3rd down and 3. It's Taylor. And it's all based on the spot. Initial indicator is just short as he took it inside the 10.
Colts have a 31.8% go for it, which means going for it on 4.
MJ Stewart went down with an injury placed on IR, and it was Reed who ended up getting the responsibility last week. Reed very upset. Staff trying to calm him down. We'll come back in a moment.
Not surprised here to see them going for it.
Jones will operate out of the gun. Warren is the motion man. Fumble. Oh, the ball came out. It was scooped up.
They were trying the tush push with Warren. Just completely missed the snap.
And then Taylor ends up with the football, but at that point the timing was completely off, and the Houston Texans have held. Disjointed.
96 plays last week against the Kansas City Chiefs.
Derek Barnett eventually had the wrap-up on Taylor. Stroud. Downfield, too high, intercepted by Bynum. The Texans give it right back. Hutchinson, the intended receiver. Over on one play on the long pick. So Colts offense back on the field at the 42. Fake the handoff. Jones, step and deliver. It's caught over the middle at the 25 by Pierce. 19-yard pass play. Colts in business once again.
Alec Pierce, the big play special.
19-yard reception. It's Taylor. And he spins to the 19. Sheldon Rankins got in there. It's a 4-yard pickup.
And just like that, the Colts are right back where they were a couple plays ago. Wild turn of events, putting us right back where we began.
3, Houston in 2018. Shotgun for Jones. 9 minutes to go in this first half. Jones. Float it. End zone! Pierce has got it! Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Huge play for this offense to put the Colts in the lead.
Pierce has good size. He used it with 2 defenders and bangs off the post for Badgley. Just a extra point. Kicks it off to Smith on the return. Flags down as Smith hit the 35-yard line. And the 8-year veteran Tremon's 3-yard line. Texans are now down 6-3. It's a handoff. And pushed backwards on the play. Woody Marks is back, but no gain.
And the Texans were in their jumbo formation there where they bring in Blake Fisher as the extra offensive lineman. They run jumbo formation at the highest rate in the NFL. The part is they only average 3.7 yards per carry in it. They average 4 yards per carry in all other personnel. So when they get into a personnel that...
Mark stays in there, 2nd down and 10. Houston had a strong opening drive. They're trying to get back to it. That's a good, strong throw to Collins for a 1st down. 15 yards on the pass play. That tackle. Texans on the move. Quick hitter. Juggle. Catch made by Schultz. But Nick Cross was on this Indy defense. 2nd down and 9. Under 7 minutes to go now. First half. Pitch it. Marks. Goes outside. Flag thrown. So the zigzag move by Marks. Tremaine.
You have the inside of the collar.
Give it to Marks. Big hole. And Marks has got a 1st down for Houston. Finally some rhythm here for the Texans. That's a 16-yard gain. Another tackle for Cross.
Watch Zaire himself right back into it.
Another 1st down here for Houston. Fake the handoff. Stroud looking downfield. Stroud high in the air. Incomplete. Hutchinson with...
That's a great question. I have no idea where that's coming from.
Is there dirt?
I do believe this is cork.
The catch made by Collins, and he was out of bounds. Collins thought he was going to have the touchdown, and instead he's out inside the 5, but the Texans are cooking. Blake Fisher, extra offensive lineman. Chubb is in there. Pitch it to Chubb. He's got blockers. Chubb cuts it to the outside, and Chubb muscles his way in for the touchdown. To go back in front. Fairbairn out for the extra point. 5:08 to play, 2nd quarter. And he knocks it through.
I'm going to flip over the slime head and put soup in it. It looks like a great-sized soup bowl.
Do you even need a spoon at that point?
Nope, just drink it, slurp it.
So much insight.
All right.
Here's Gould. And he is dropped short of the 25-yard line.
2018 being the previous time.
Saw a whole lot of Taylor on the last 2 drives for Indianapolis. Jones wants to throw it. He will. High throw, and it's handled by Pierce. Goes up the ladder to catch it. 18 yards and a first down.
You have Tyler Warren running underneath, and you
Line. Fake the handoff. Jones throws it. It's the rookie Warren. And he's tackled just short of the 45. 3.5-yard pickup. Al Shire with the stop. Let's go to Adam Shine in New York.
Iron, J.J. Baker Mayfield throws
His heels.
You heard the Colts fans groan. Possible face mask on that last play on Warren. See if we possibly have another look at it.
2nd down and 6. Jones in the pocket. And that one is on the money to Pittman. He's tossed down. 1st down grab. Bullock with the tackle. 12 yards.
We said has found his rhythm and is really getting comfortable settling into this game here in the 2nd quarter.
Pittman told us he's just been so impressed by how hard Jones works. His film breakdowns are elite. He sees things pre-snap, gets the team into the right plays. Jones underneath, drop by Taylor. Incomplete, 2:56 on the clock. Downstairs. Yeah, that's what D'Amico Ryans mentioned to us. It just does so much for the team. His flexibility and safe, knocked down by Hunter. So 3rd down and 10. Gets wrapped up.
I mean, running the ball on 3rd down isn't a bad thing, but 3rd and 10 is certainly a choice to run a little inside zone.
And JJ, they're in no man's land here.
They are. We've said it already today. They have the highest goal. Looks like they're going to add to that total right now. 4th in a long 9.
So they would either be trying a 60-yard field goal, they would punt it, or they would go for it on 4th and long.
They're just running it down here. You can tell by his voice.
Yep, not going to snap it, and that's something you've studied quite extensively throughout your life.
I've studied it very extensively. You watch their mannerisms when they come up to the line of scrimmage, and then you listen to his voice. You could tell there that Daniel Jones was much more loud and demonstrative. It's a point of frustration.
Yeah, we actually have the stat. 7 times. Yeah. No, we don't.
No.
I'm making that.
It's embarrassing. Everybody looks at you. They all point at you. Ha ha, we got you.
And,
got you.
And they say your number to the crowd and to the TV audience. We hit the 2-minute warning here. So the Colts will be punting it on 4th down and long with Sanchez. Knoll, the return man, is waiting for it at the 8-yard line for Houston. Texans will have 2 timeouts to work with. It's the 4th punt of the day for Sanchez. Knoll gets under it, then gets out of the way. That ball bounces in the air and rolls to the end zone. Iron Eagle J.J. Watt hearing about the fractured fibula coming into this game. I've not seen him move outside the pocket. Stroud back after missing 3 games with a concussion, and he fires that one to Schultz, who catches it and takes it to the 31. Clock is ticking, 1:37 to go in this first half. That covers 11 yards. Coming up, Verizon halftime report, JB Nate. This week he said felt like everybody has gotten into the routine. They know what's at stake. They know what they're fighting for. They're 6-5, 2 games behind Indy. They'll play them again in week 18. Swing pass to Marks, and he gets crunched at the 34.
And they're running the clock there. He didn't quite get out of bounds. It looked like he might have, but the clock runs, and Houston's just let a whole lot of clock go on these last 2 plays, almost content with where they're at right now, even though they still have 2 timeouts left.
Franklin and Ward combined on the hit. Stroud gets rid of it. Catch made, and a first down for Nico Collins. We're now to 38 seconds left and a timeout call.
I'm not
Houston calls their 2nd timeout of the half.
100% sure what the plan was early on there.
They have 178 yards of offense in this first half. They can get some more right here. Looking for a deep shot. Stroud uncorks it. It's too high. Nico Collins with 2 defenders back there, including Mekhi Blackman and Bynum. Blackman in for the injured Sauce Gardner. Target line is the 41 of Indy. Stroud going through his progressions, and he tosses it out of bounds. Did not absorb the sack.
There was tight end Dalton Schultz in the area, so if you're looking for, he could have moved this ball further down the field and saved a little more time. Still can, but have put themselves a little more in a tough spot.
Rushes on, and it's a downfield hit to Higgins, but he's short of the line to gain. Brought down by Kenny Moore the second. We're down to 14 seconds left. Houston is not using its timeout. It's 4th down and 2.
Are they just going to have Kaimi kick a long field goal here?
Texans, their third and final, 30 seconds.
They take the final timeout with 2 seconds on the clock. Verizon halftime report.
The Colts calling a timeout here. I'm just not sure what the plan was here.
Timeout by the Colts, 30 seconds.
You go into this 2-minute drive with 2 of your timeouts and plenty of time on the clock. Yes, I know you get the ball back after the half, but so many people talk about the middle 8. The last 4 minutes of the first half and the first 4 minutes of the second half. If you're able to put points up going into half, and it was a Hail Mary that landed C.J. Stroud with the Texans.
Stroud steps up, and Stroud is going to chuck it downfield. It is knocked down, and that is the end of the first half. So they sent Alec Pierce out there to help out defensively, and on that number 1 defense, and it's working so far. Texans with the football to start this second half. Knoll on the return, and he's dropped out near the 26-yard line. Evan Washburn moments ago with Indy head man Shane. 5 yards of offense last week, only 10 first downs today, 151 yards and 7 first downs. Marks, who is dealing with an ankle injury, is held for no gain. Jermaine Pratt makes that stop for Indy. So the overall numbers in that first.
On 3rd down, Texans 1 of 5, Indy 0 and 5. Never want to get in those 3rd and long situations. Got to give yourself a chance.
Stroud. He hits his man underneath. Nearly turned it into a first down as Dalton Schultz shook loose for 9. It's going to be 3rd down and 1. Great division title for the first time in franchise history. And they needed a yard. They pick up 2. And at the bottom of that pile.
Major advantage being that the offense knows the snap count. The defense doesn't.
Colts tried it earlier, but they had an errant snap, or at least the ball popped free. Same situation here with Stroud as he does hand it off to Nick Chubb, but they pick up only a yard on the play.
You said it, errant snap right there. He just left and the ball didn't leave with him.
Shotgun on 2nd and 9. Step and throw for Stroud. Another one underneath to Schultz, and the catch and curl takes him to the 45. Short of a first down. Zaire Franklin with a tackle, 4.5-yard pickup.
Just finding a little soft spot in the zone, turning around
this season. 3rd down and 4. Stroud, double clutch. He'll throw it for a first down. Schultz goes downstairs to get it. That's going to move the chains for Houston. 9-yard pass play. The first down. Give it to Woody Marks. And he plows across the 40-yard line. Good blocking up front for an 8-yard pickup for the Houston Texans.
Some really nice double teams inside there. Ursery and Howard, Andrews and Ingram.
2nd down and 2. They'll go back to Marks. This time he runs into his offensive line and met in the hole by Ebukam. This drive, this is a 3rd and 3.
Look at everybody in the line of scrimmage again. Expect some to drop out and try and create confusion.
They get the play off. Stroud hooks a pass downfield, and he makes the connection at the 25-yard line. It's Hutchinson with the grab and another Houston first down.
We talked about
Houston on the move at the 25-yard line. Nick Chubb back in there, bootleg. Stroud on the move, and he hooks up with his receiver Stover for another Houston first down. Good flow now for Houston. Zaire Chubb, and Chubb is wrestled down at the line of scrimmage for no gain.
You saw that graphic. C.J. Stroud 5 for 5 on this drive, really starting to feel it and get a little hot, which is what the
uncertain plays. Said his coach in college, Ryan Day, was always on him about that. Stroud has the time, pops one to the end zone, and too far. He had 2 receivers in the area, including Dalton Schultz. And it's going to be 3rd down and 10 for Houston. It's a 3rd down and long for Houston. Stroud in trouble, and he's sacked. Dumped back at the 28-yard line. Goal. Fairbairn made one from 23. This is from 43 yards away. Kaimi Fairbairn trying to add to the lead. And he's got it. 13-6. Houston used up a whole. They had 8 against Buffalo last week. Colts, they've been waiting. The offense, 38 minutes in real time, their last offensive snap. Handoff to Taylor. He's bottled up. Texans all over it. Cho'o gets in there for Houston. Send it down to Evan.
And that play was a great example of the swarm that really defines this Houston defense. And it's a style and mentality that D'Amico Ryans brought to this team, really from San Francisco. But it goes, guys, all the way back to high school in Bessemer, Alabama, when he was a 0-star recruit. And his coach, Willie Ford, said, swarm to every play, every ball. And he's brought it here to the NFL and his guys.
Yeah, he sure has. Focusing on hustle. And that ball was up for grabs. Pittman, the intended target. Bullock was in there, and then Alshire had a shot at it. Incomplete.
Kalen Bullock has been playing really well for this Texans defense.
Texans have posted 3 straight wins over Indianapolis, all decided by 4 points or fewer. Right now, a 7-point game, 6 minutes to go in the 3rd. Jones steps up. Jones downfield, over the shoulder, Josh Downs. Wow. Texans believe he was out of bounds. The officials say
down.
And now the Colts operating quickly. That short toss to Jonathan Taylor. And the in front, missed extra point by Michael Badgley for Indianapolis. That's why they have 6 on the board and not 7. From the 45, Jones deep drop, rushes on. Jones gets rid of it, but not enough on it because he was getting hit as he released it. Taylor, intended receiver. Dylan Horton putting pressure along with Kamari. Business as usual. He's an 11 out of 10 in terms of toughness, and the fact that he's fighting through things, it sends a message to the rest of the team, and he's doing exactly that. Jones throws it, catch, cut, Downs, first down. He's been a 3rd down master on this drive. 10 yards, that'll move the chains.
Daniel Jones is going to see Jalen.
As far as I'm concerned, I'm going to manage it. I'm going to go out and play. Delay give to Taylor. And there's a crowd there, so a gain of a yard at the 34-yard line. Tackle made by Togiai. Nobody wanted to directly speak about it. That's the bottom line. And that happens often in the NFL. There is an injury. There is something going on. He's wearing a pad. But nobody was going to get into specifics. How it happened, when it happened.
Nobody gave us anything. We tried every single avenue. We got nothing.
Jones flips it. Incomplete. Taylor was operating down the sideline, and that pass had already passed him by, going outside the pocket, run pass options. We've seen none of that.
Right. He is definitely staying there, only running if he absolutely has to. And we haven't seen much of that at all.
3rd down and 9. Motion man is Downs. He's been the go-to guy on 3rd down. Jones looks in that direction. He's going to throw it there. The release and the grab by Downs. Automatic.
It's going to come back for a hold.
A flag back at the 44.
Holding, offense number 79. 10-yard penalty, 3rd down.
And it's Bernard Ryman. Now the 44. They're staring at a 3rd and 19. Shotgun for Jones. 3:05 to go in the 3rd. Pierce the motion man. Jones in the pocket. He's going to let it fly downfield, and
there's a flag.
Penalty. 2 of them. Bullock and Pierce in a battle. First down for Indianapolis. Fake the handoff. Jones wide open. A strike to Warren for the touchdown. Knoll returning for Houston. Looks for an opening. Stutter step move to the 35. Saturday.
Purdy's fantastic.
I'm going to check. I'm going to look at my email. First down. The throw by Stroud is a strong one downfield and handled along the sideline by Higgins. That quiets the crowd, and just like that, and an INT. Handoff, Chubb. Got a hole, and Chubb is brought down at the 42. NFL Today update. Back to New York and Adam Shine.
Brock and division. Some great football. Obviously, the Rams playing well, the Seahawks playing well.
2nd and 6, deep drop Stroud, and he just grounds it because of the pressure from Nick Cross.
Penalties decline. It's first down.
Call from Clay Martin, 8th year as a referee in the NFL. Starting lineup, Stroud in his 3rd year in the league. Counted down to the 1-minute mark of the 3rd. Drive continues for Houston, mixing the pass and the run. Chubb carrying some tacklers with him across the 25. It's a gain of 6. We'll check in with Evan.
It's another extended drive for Houston, and JJ, you touched on this in the early portion of this game. 96 plays for this Colts defense a week ago in Kansas City. They're north of 50 right now. Some fatigue.
Matchup with the Colts week 13. Marks now in the backfield. Pitch it to him. Marks cuts it. Inside run. It's right there at the line they needed to get to, with Zaire Franklin and Kwity Paye collaborating. 3-yard pickup that's going to end the quarter, and it is going to be a first down for the Houston Texans. Tight one in Indianapolis. 13 apiece. The Texans and the Texans 6-5. The Colts 8-3. And they always love to see a flag to open up the 4th.
5-yard penalty. First down.
Nothing that really gets your juices going like a flag on a break on the start
Correction,
of the
that was
4th
on
quarter.
number 86. False start.
It was Dalton Schultz on the false start. 25 of Indianapolis. Shotgun for Stroud. Stroud stepping in front. Jermaine Pratt got his hand on it. Incomplete. Target was Nico Collins.
He just did not shooting ourselves in the foot. Well, that penalty on first down put him in a really tough spot.
Stroud. He's going to loft it to the end zone. Incomplete. Double coverage on Nico Collins. Bracketed by Ward and Bynum.
Yeah, this is just double coverage. Nothing doing.
It's a nickel package for Indy. Play clock down to 0-0. The throw is incomplete. Flag is down.
And that play clock is going to make Shane Steichen even more mad now.
Hutchinson was the target, and Steichen is irate. Everybody on the Colts sideline
Pass
reacted.
interference. Defense, number 23. Spot foul. Automatic first down.
And it's Kenny Moore
So here's how they do the play.
at the 17-yard line. Gene Steratore just told us, hey, that should have been a delay. Pretty straightforward. Handoff, Woody Marks. He's got a lane. And Marks keeps the legs churning inside the 10. Tackle made by Ward. The carryover for these Colts fans.
And you can certainly understand why they are so irate on with the phantom penalty.
2nd down and 2 for Houston. Knocking on the door. Handoff, Marks. He drives it, sticks the helmet down. And Marks is very close to a first down. It's not going to be enough. Tackle made by Paye and Adabare.
Now, if the Colts are job.
Full tush push. Cade Stover. He's got it. And this drive will continue with the ball spotted at the 7. For Houston.
And it's not potpourri.
Well, you just answered America's question. Shotgun for Stroud. Fake it and then give it to Collins. Looking to turn it upfield. He will for the touchdown. On the ground, Nico Collins hits pay dirt. Texans go back in front. And Fairbairn misses it, or does he?
Wow.
They just said good. With Gould and Abdullah back for the Colts. That extra point was very tight. We're going to check in with Gene Steratore to get his perspective. It's a touchback. All right, Gene, take us through. What are you looking at here on this replay?
Yeah, first and foremost, because the ball is above the upright, it's not a reviewable play.
And why the boos have started here, but you got to find a way to get yourself back in rhythm here if you're the Colts, not let it affect you moving forward.
Colts trying to compose themselves. They hand it to their bell cow, Jonathan Taylor, and it's a short gain for Taylor up the middle with Settle and Al Shire combining to bring him down. 12:22 to go, fourth quarter. Houston leads by 7.
And it's easier said than done to get this thing back on track. It's easier for the players than it is for the fans, but you have to find a way to just plow forward and find success.
Shotgun. 2nd and 8. Jones, deep drop. Jones, downfield shot, incomplete. Pierce with Lassiter. Fans wanted a flag.
I think they might get a
Personal
flag.
foul, roughing the passer.
They'll
Defense.
But either way, Colts offense with a big boost.
8 penalties costing the Texans 80 yards. Pittman the motion man. Fake the handoff. Jones is going to float one over the middle and a big pop on Tyler Warren. So the clean catch, but then To'o was ready to tee off.
What a down. Looks great so far.
He's one of 5 tight ends to lead their team in receiving yards this season. The rookie out of Penn State. 2nd down and 4. It's a give to Taylor. So elusive. Al Shire brings him down, but he picks up 3 yards in a tight space.
This is a wham.
Jones. Give it. Taylor. First down and more. Spilled out across the 30-yard line. Injured Texan on the play, and it's Al Shire, one of their defensive leaders, going down. Replaces him. Indianapolis has a 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line of Houston. Clock is moving, 10:19 to play here in the 4th. They'll go pistol formation with Jones and Taylor, and now Taylor shifting to the side. Inside handoff, Taylor. He just picks his way through and then lunges himself across the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 8.
Just phenomenal double teams on the inside of the Colts.
Nico Collins, the defender, fell down, and Collins turned around. The ball was there for a big gain on the first play from scrimmage. 29 yards. That's the Peyton built.
Yes.
2nd and 9. Stroud, a bullet. Caught by Higgins. First down. Just short of the 25. That covers 14 yards. And Stroud now 276 yards through the air. Peyton Manning from 1998 to 2011 career, then went to Denver, won another Super Bowl with the Broncos. What happened to him? What's he doing?
I never see him anymore. I never see him. Always played against him.
Living a very anonymous, quiet life.
Yeah.
First down. Houston. Woody Marks in the backfield. Give it to him. Big hole. Marks. And he veers inside. Stover. They need less than a yard. Stover sticks his nose in there.
He might be short.
It's not enough. On the initial look, it's not enough. 2 plays, needing 1 yard.
I mean, there's no way you could see what happened in the middle, but afterwards, it certainly looked like he's short.
Colts are indicating it's their football. Houston pointing the other way.
We're in a point off. Everybody pointing at everyone. We're going to get...
There's a timeout on the field for a virtual measurement.
I mean, it's way short. You can see from here, 17. It's not even close here. It's short. And remember, Hawkeye technology does not help spot the ball. It just simply tells you if it's a first down or not after the ball is spotted by the human referees.
The officials' eyes, they did not get it. Remember, you had a missed extra point by the Colts early. You had a made extra point that was questionable by Houston in this quarter. Jonathan Taylor with a flag down. He carries for a first down.
Came from the back judge in the defensive backfield. The flag did.
During the run, illegal hands to the face. Defense, number 45. 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
And it's E.J. Speed who is in for Azeez Al-Shire, who is being checked for a concussion. Evan Washburn, 4:40 to go. Give it to Taylor. And he's ridden down immediately. They'll pick up a yard. That's it. Speed makes that stop. We send it down to Evan.
Yeah, the Al-Shire story continues. You're right. He was cleared from the concussion, but now he's been in and out of the blue tent working on his right cleat and or foot. No injury designation as of now, but obviously not out on the field. Henry Toe takes over green dot duties, but critical drive without their top tackler.
And Tim Settle just limped off for Houston, Evan, just to add to the injury story for the Texans. 2nd down and 8. 4 minutes to play. Out of the pistol. Jones fakes the handoff, throws it downfield, complete to Pierce. Brought down from behind at the 41.5.
Deliver. Great design, great execution by the Shane Steichen offense.
4 catches, 78 yards, a touchdown for Pierce. They crowd the line. Give it to Taylor, and he's going to take it to the outside. Taylor is tackled, but he gets a first down. Bullock gets him by the shoe to 16 against the Colts. On a give. The cut by Taylor. Someone lost their cleat. It was Taylor. Kalen Bullock getting right in the face of Taylor. Second down and 9.
I know the rule is an open hand doesn't count, but that was right on the border of whether or not the hand was open when grabbing the helmet. It does look like the fingers got inside the face mask on that.
9 for Indy. 2 minutes to go. Each team with 3 timeouts. Jones will fire it. Incomplete. 2 defenders back there with Pierce. No flags. All right, Gene, you watched it as well. What'd you think? They trail by 4. Jones rushes on. Jones zips one downfield. Catch. Downs lost his footing and then lost the ball. Houston jumps on top of it.
They're calling it incomplete, saying he didn't make a football move, and it doesn't look like he did.
And instead, they're going for it on 4th and 9. 1:49 on the clock. Now the play is whistled dead. A timeout taken by Houston. And 9. Jones laces it, and it's incomplete. Pittman, the intended receiver. The Houston Texans have won 3 in a row. They've gone 6-2 in their start. Colts started the season 7-1. They've dropped 2 of their last 3. Handoff to the rookie Marks. And Marks keep the legs moving. And he's got enough for a first down. And that changes.
You know when Jonathan Taylor scores a touchdown, 1 and 3 when he doesn't. Does not have one today.
Marks just got to hold on to the football. Last timeout is used with 1:30 on the clock.
30 seconds.
Year to this year, the Texans doing it within the same season. And Colts fans sitting here after starting the season so strong, wondering where it's gone wrong in the last few weeks.
So Woody Marks is brought down. And just look at the clock. There's 35
His right
here on 3rd and 4. It's how long this play takes.
Yeah,
if you use up 5 seconds.
5 seconds of this doesn't matter. The clock is the only thing that does.
Marks in the backfield. Give it to Marks. And they just run a play straight forward, but they're lined up in sync.
So now it's
done.
The play clock is just barely behind the game clock. It will run out to 0.
Stroud has taken off his helmet. He is back in the lineup for Houston. The Texans win their 4th straight and are very much in the thick of it in the AFC South. The Colts will drop to 8-4 on the